Good hello everyone and welcome to day 2 in Walla Walla. I just had to show you guys, I think I made the right choice with my socks today. Let me just get your opinion on this. These are my wine socks for the wine tasting. They're baby wine bottles. Why turn down when you could wine up? I'm firing myself. So yeah, behind me is all of the red grapes at Walla Walla Vintners, and the guy was actually telling us that this property had a lot of like herbicides that were put on this property before they purchased it, and so they had to put like 10 tons of compost per acre of land to try to kind of like get the soil back to normal before they could plant any vines, because he was saying that the roots actually go 15 to 30 feet deep, so they had to cycle out that soil and get it clean again for planting. That's a lot of work. So here is the room with all of their barrels of wine, and he was just talking to me about the processes of aging it and what goes into like selecting the barrels and everything, and it is actually really complicated. So he said that all of these are red wines and they're all being aged in oak, but that there are different kinds of oak. So he was saying like a Cabernet gets put into a French oak. They're experimenting with a Russian oak. They have a couple of Hungarian oaks in here, and he was saying sometimes the outside of the barrels will actually have markings on them, like for example this one has a TH on it. What he was telling us was that the barrels are toasted and that affects the flavor, and so each of the barrels kind of tell you what the toast is, if it's a medium toast or something like that, and it will affect the flavor. Each barrel absorbs about a bottle of wine worth of liquid a month, so they have to open them and refill them because air gets in the barrels. It's just so much work, and they taste test them along the way to see if they need to change anything. It's just such a long process. He was saying that each of their wines takes about 2 years to be completely ready, and that they just absolutely baby them along the way. And apparently not everybody does it like this. This is a very expensive and kind of long process, but I'm guessing it's going to create some beautiful wines. So I had to be the prying person and ask him how much one of these barrels would run a person who might want to produce some wine, asking for a friend. And he said that some of these barrels are around $1,300, $1,200 or $1,300 per barrel.
It's a real simple procedure, but you don't want to put your hand around the bell of the glass.
Like I'm doing right now?
Because it warms it. We look at the color, and if it's red wine that you're drinking, it should be red. Thrash it around and get the bouquet, and you can smell it. And once you've done that and there's no off odors, then you can begin to taste. And then draw air over your palate so it becomes much more expressive. What you're doing is really making a martini over ice and just shaking it. Instead you're doing this.
Now I'm going to not be an expert about this, but enjoy it anyway.
Wine selfie.
It's a wealthy. It's a wine selfie. Okay, you guys, stop everything. The wine doesn't even matter anymore. Puppy! Hi! Oh my goodness! Hello, my friend.
So soft.
How are you? What's your name? Hi! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
That's Bruiser, you guys.
Bruiser! You are so cute.
We're safe around, gotta kiss myself, so big.
I've had 4 glasses of wine. This is gonna get real. Okay. Maybe 2 glasses total. Alright, Dot, ring the bell. Yep, do it. Little O-U, bring it in. Very nice. So we are now at L'École, and for those of you who've ever had French, you might have guessed it is school, means school, the school. And it's actually a schoolhouse. This winery is in an old schoolhouse. So, aptly named. So this is the original room that the couple, Jean and Baker, started making wine in, just this tiny kind of basement of the schoolhouse. And this is actually an original mural that they had touched up by a student of the school from years and years ago. This whole experience has been so amazing, you guys. Like, it's cool to get a little bit of knowledge about wines and stuff, but there's also just like such an amazing community effort behind this production, and just it's amazing to see everybody kind of working together and to hear all of these incredible stories about people who grew up in this area, who came back to work and help and, you know, partake, and it's just very cool. A lot more history than I expected. Another really cool bit of information that they shared with us about the winery's original label is that they actually had a contest amongst their younger nieces and nephews to design their original label. So it used to be a piece of artwork. It was actually a rendering of the schoolhouse, you know, from the exterior. It was like a little watercolor painting done by one of their 8-year-old nephews, and they had that on their wine for years and years, and they just recently changed the label. But I just think that's so charming. It's so cool. And they gave him a little $100 check for designing it. Wine tasting puppy. So we are currently all a few glasses of wine deep, and Datev over here just discovered that there is a soap dispenser full of a chocolate Merlot sauce. I've been over here for about 5 minutes now, and I am repeatedly pumping myself like baby shots of this sauce. It's so good. I'm gonna take the whole bottle. So we are just about done at Lake Cole. It's been an awesome experience. This building is actually celebrating its 100th anniversary. They finished construction of the schoolhouse in 1915, and I think it became a winery in the 80s. But it's just so cool. Everybody here has honestly been overwhelmingly friendly. It is so genuine. It is so sincere. They've answered all of our silly questions and just been super helpful, and everybody's super knowledgeable. Currently subjecting everyone in the van to my own personal playlist. It's one of my favorite things to do. It helps that I've had a lot of wine. And now everyone's favorite part of the wine tour, nothing to do with wine at all, food. This is beautiful. It's literally a board, and this is a smorgasbord, so it's a smorgasbord. So this is our third stop on our trip, and the just like absolute friendliness and incredible knowledge has continued. They've given us more and more information, shared more about the history, and it's all like so incredible. Each of these wineries has such a unique story, and like this is where they work. Like, I wish that this was my office. This is crazy. All right, guys, so the festivities have sort of wound down now, and I'm just hanging out in my room. Just finally posted my vlog, and it's been an amazing time here. This was a really quick trip, but it was so much fun, and I'm so grateful to everybody who brought us out. Again, thank you to Marriott for having us out here. Thanks to Courtyard, and thank you to Jenna for inviting me. And actually, I just found out that Gina, my awesome, really good friend from Prank vs. Prank, and Shira Lazar from What's Trending just surprised someone checking in with the mobile app for Marriott, and with like a huge surprise dance party, and gave them 1,000,000 points for like Marriott points. It's amazing. I can't even believe it. It was like an incredible surprise for this guy, and they actually filmed it all. They had like dancers and acrobats and all kinds of stuff. It was so crazy. So I didn't pull any kind of cool April Fool's pranks or anything fun like that. So if you guys are looking for something kind of fun and a cool surprise video to watch, you can check this one out. I'll put a link in my description, and also you can click right here on the screen to see that surprise that they gave to that guest. It's just so awesome. I can't even imagine what it would feel like to walk into a hotel and just like be bombarded with excitement. It just must be the best feeling in the world. So yeah, you guys should get that video a watch. It's pretty amazing. I'm really proud of them for surprising that guy. That was very cool. All right, everyone. So thank you for watching today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I am headed home tomorrow, and I can't wait to see my boy Chico. I've missed him so much. Although he does love staying with Grandma and Grandpa because they spoil the crap out of him, so he's a lucky puppy. All right, everybody, thanks again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Good night. Love you guys. Look who came to say good night. I already ended the video, I know, but I don't want her to go. We never get to hang out anymore.
I know. This was like, I didn't even know we were gonna see each other.
But we do see each other in the most random freaking places, like all the time. It happens a lot. So I'm hoping we're gonna just meet in some exotic destination.
We have a couple months. What should we do between now and July?
We'll find something fun. I'm sad that we're leaving. And I missed Kev on this trip.
I know.
We'll see him. We'll get him next time. We'll get, oh my gosh, guys. Dot and Kev are coming to VidCon. My brother's coming to VidCon. It's gonna be a blasty blast. I cannot wait. Okay, now I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm dead. Good night, love you guys.
Bye.